Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ronan here. I finally got my hands on the F-15E Strike Eagle by RAZBAM. It has been released. I wanted to get an opportunity to get proficient on this and learn a little bit of it before I did a video. And here it is. Quick update on the channel. Because of my career path, flight training and schooling and all that has um, lately, the past year or so, been centered on fixed wing. That's kind of where I'm going. That's kind of where my channel's going with DCS. It's kind of, I'm in the fixed wing world now and flying fixed wing. So, there's that. Also, I did a review recently on 6 Days in Fallujah. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Great game. Spent some time on that before getting in the pilot seat of the F-15E. So here we go. F-15E Strike Eagle. Finally here. I pre-ordered this back when they opened it up for pre-order, and if you followed the development process, it kind of did that whole, there was a little bit of a delay. RAZBAM was a little longer than I anticipated for getting it out, but it's finally here. They did a great job with it so far. It is an early access, but it does look great. It flies great. Here I'm taking off at Kutaisi doing a unrestricted climb. The thing climbs just phenomenally. It's a powerful, powerful jet with those two Pratt and Whitney engines on it. It's modeled very well as far as I know compared to the real thing, which is pretty cool. They did a really good job with it. The history behind this aircraft is kind of neat. The F-15 originally was developed and released in the 1970s, and it got its teeth cut for the first time actually with Israel. Israel got the first air-to-air kill with it, and then it saw combat in the first Gulf War. That's when America finally got to test the metal of the F-15 and just air superiority. That was the name of the game, and this thing just did that. And it's been used in every conflict since the first Gulf War, all the way up to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. And really cool. Check out the 10% True podcast. He does a really good job of kind of talking about it. If you want to nerd out on some of the F-15 stuff, he has a couple of F-15 pilots that he talks to about their use of it in combat operations, and it's really cool. As far as flying this, the F-15 is awesome to fly. I've got some experience in the F-18 and the F-16. I enjoy those, but man, the F-15E is just this is the one. This has always been my favorite fighter aircraft, and I've loved it since I was a kid. It's awesome to finally get to fly it in a simulator, which is awesome. At least in a full fidelity simulator like DCS. I mean, there's been other simulators out there like, Janes and all that, but um, I feel like DCS is about as close to study level as you can get. It's a dream to fly. It's really awesome. The learning curve's not bad. If you have experience in fixed wing aircraft in DCS, you'll pick this up relatively easily and kind of you know get used to it. It didn't take me long to get it up in the air, flying, land, employ some munitions. Granted, I'm not as up on the air-to-air stuff yet. Still kind of learning that. I kind of went into the more air-to-ground stuff because of, when I started doing DCS, I was all into helicopters, got really into rotor head server, and they've got some fixed wing in there that you can support the helicopter mission with, and they do a lot of air to ground, and I kind of got bit by that bug. I really enjoy the air to ground. I feel like it's kind of more my speed, but be a well-rounded aircraft pilot, you gotta get the if you're gonna be doing a dual purpose aircraft like this, unlike the F8 or the F10, sorry, the A10, um, which is strictly air-to-ground mission. The F-15 is really good at kind of do it all, jack of all trades kind of thing, and it's a lot of fun. The manual is helpful. I would think it would be very convoluted with how complex of an aircraft this is, being that it's a two-seater, but it's really not bad. I'm not going to be doing any tutorials, but there's some really good ones out there. Shout out to Casmo. He does a really good job with his tutorials. His Combat Ready series is really informative and really helpful. Spud Knocker, as always, he does a really good job with his tutorials. I love his tutorials, and even the Grim Reapers. Love them or hate them. I like Grim Reapers. Their tutorials are pretty good and informative. As far as it being in early access, there are some limitations. It's air to ground implements are dumb bombs, cluster bombs, and laser guided bombs for the time being. Um, they're the roadmap I'm not familiar with, but they're going to be releasing more stuff. The Lantern Pod is currently what's available, and word is the Sniper Pod will be coming for it. I've heard the Sniper Pod is like leagues beyond the Lantern. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to the future. Overall, for being an early access module, I think it's really good. You can jump in it, fly it, do some missions, and do a really have a lot of fun with this thing. It's a really cool aircraft. I think it flies really well. It's really well modeled. The controls and everything. It being I only fly U.S. aircraft, so I can't really compare it to the foreign stuff, but a lot of the systems are kind of similar. So if you've flown the F-18 or the F-16, a lot of the systems kind of there's that similarity as far as getting on target and stuff. It's a fun one to fly. I highly recommend it. I rate it really really highly. It's a really cool aircraft and it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to do some more videos. I've just life kind of gets busy between family and flight training. Um, but I would love to get some more DCS content put up on the channel. I've already made a couple of missions, just some air to ground stuff uh, where bombing some targets like this one here is in Syria, where I bomb a chemical weapons factory. Um, it's a it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll get some Let's Fly DCS videos up of some of the operations that I kind of create for DCS for the F-15. Um, and hopefully in the future, RAZBAM does it well and does it right and gets a AI Wizzo that's really good. I feel like there's a lot of DCS, the AI stuff uh, is hit or miss. But on the F-15, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. If you're on the fence about it and you're kind of hemming and hawing on whether or not to get it, I would recommend it. It's a lot of fun to fly. It's a really great aircraft, and it's modeled really well. So that being said, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I love making these videos. They're a lot of fun. Hopefully, some more content coming down the line soon. But as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to my subscribers. Like and subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.